Alright, missing airliner. Bose is west of Rolla, across Burt Bridge on Milch Main Road. We got through, but re-entry to Rolla is not permitted. The mayor's house is on the west side of town. Let's go. The mayor has gone to the chapel. Ran to her maid. Seems the mayor left for the market. The mayor's request is to look into and resolve the matter. Got a letter to General Morgan. He can be found at the Hawken Gate, located along East Bose Highway. General Morgan is out. We'll await his return at the fort. Met with the general. Seems the Capua family demanded a ransom. Let's report back. Reported our findings, but sadly there are no further leads. Could the reporter Niall have gotten a scoop? Let's find out. Indeed. I study creatures that lived in the old world before the Great Collapse. Beings that surpassed mankind's potential, and indeed were almost godlike. Indeed, I speak of the ancient dragons. Oh hey, I remember hearing about them in Sunday school. They were around in Liberl too, up until just a few decades ago, right? But they stopped showing up around the time orbit technology was first discovered. Joshua, you got a real dumb look on your face. Something the matter? No, nothing. I'm just surprised that you actually remember something you learned in school. Shocked, really. Geography class style. How rude. Of course I paid attention. Huge cool things with wings like that? I totally want to see one myself. Just thinking about them gets me all worked up. I can relate. That's why I've been journeying to exotic lands in search of information. Indeed, the subject of my research are the wise ones who lived in the old world before the Great Collapse. The ancient dragons. Dun dun dun. The manager always says he runs this place as a hobby, and he acts like that's why it's such a great establishment. Rumor has it that the owner of Anta Rose says the exact same thing, but I think their obsessions are on two different levels entirely. That's too bad. Right, sir? This bar was originally founded more on a whim than anything else. I wish I could take it easy, and didn't have to worry so much about criminals and profits and such. 'Cause I'm a criminal! How you doing, sir? Won't do me any good to just keep crying about this like a little bitch. It's my own fault the workshop got attacked. I should have been more careful. Well, no sense in giving up. That's not the Bose way. Time to roll up my sleeves and try again. There you go. Murano of the Trino household is kind of like the vice mayor, except she also kind of runs the place all by herself. The Borden household is pretty influential, too. Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, sir. You jerk. But Heart. Man, this is not a good time to be canceling airliner flights. Why does it seem like this kind of stuff always happens whenever I'm in a hurry? Isn't that the way? This hotel has maintained a high level of popularity ever since it was established. I don't like the Holiday Inn. It may be busy around here, but this hotel is my life. It's my role as the current manager to find a future manager who can sustain these traditions. Can you believe this? The manager made me work when it was supposed to be my break time. What a bastage! Not to mention, I had a table reserved at the Antaros restaurant, and it was all for nothing. That's a shame. Her plans were ruined! Kinda like when the baseball game was cancelled because of the rain. It's probably gonna be the greatest baseball game of all time, too. And now it's ruined. It's not cool, dude. When Mayor Maybell was elected, she received a lot of backlash from those around her because of her age. However, because of numerous commercial policies and her efforts for the city, those who have seen her in action have gradually changed their minds. Trino and his daughter Murano are just a few of the influential merchants who support Mayor Maybell. I heard Gary Sharp also supports her. True story. Sarah! Not quite Sarah Key, but it's almost tea time. I may be a klutz, but I am just as skilled as Lilo when it comes to pouring tea. Pouring tea style. Do-do-do-do. How you doing?
I should be the one saying thank you.
Okay, I believe you just did.
How is the investigation coming along?
Well, to tell you the truth, we're having a hard time coming up with anything. But we have managed to gather a number of clues.
Well, it's more like unreliable information than clues. But even still, we were thinking about heading over to Ravenue Village.
Ravenue Village? But I heard the army had already finished its investigation there.
Yeah, like they know what they're doing.
I guess if that's the only clue we have to go on, maybe it's worth reinvestigating the place.
We're gonna have to show them how it's done.
Anyway, please keep me posted as to what you find.
Adrian style. The fruit coming from Ravenue Village knows no equal. We may lose to Roland when it comes to producing great vegetables, but Bose is definitely the place to be for fruit. Not to mention, it's one of the things we pride ourselves on as citizens of Bose. Fun. I put in a notice that I'd be opening up a shop in the Bose market, but it turns out they're not accepting them at the moment. It seems like there's been a lot of problems recently. That sucks. Seems like no matter which store I go to recently, they're getting low on their supplies. It looks like the airliners being grounded is to blame. They can't stock up on anything with those being out of commission. There's nothing I really want to buy, so I'm bored. That's too bad. Start a Twitch channel, that'll give you something to do. You know, Mina. Know what? Well, you know how you always nitpick at me? Do you hate me or something? If that was the case, I don't think I'd be here right now. True story. What are you blushing about? I never said I liked you either. I should have figured as much. You're unbelievable. So I guess that means you neither like me nor dislike me, huh? That's a shame. That may be even worse. She could take or leave you. And that just sucks, man. To the northwest of here, there is a village that cultivates fruit called Ravenue Village. Unfortunately, there is no chapel in the village. They don't have any religion! They're agnostic little bastages over there. Kinda like the Lancer. I'd be most delighted to have the children from there come here for Sunday school. Sunday school style. Sister Marble, even. We get a lot of people coming to the chapel to pray for the success of their businesses. But Adios, the goddess of all creation, is not a deity of fortune. Fortune favors you. I wonder if I should post a note on the door to tell people that this kind of sacrilege is unacceptable. Ooh. Do 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 do. How you doing? So, welcome, I guess. What's up with him? He seems pretty depressed. I think he's still upset that Joe Daly was not being played. Yeah, his shoulders are drooping off the charts. Wonder if something happened. Oh, whatever shall I tell the owner? Oh. You could tell me smells like shit. That'd be something. So Marion sure does like to eat, no? It's amazing. If I tell her there's delicious food to be had, she's packed and ready to go in a heartbeat. But as... But as such, I must admit that I am never bored thanks to her unbridled enthusiasm for viands. So, there's a town to the northwest of here where the most delicious fruit are grown. Sadly, it lies partway up a mountain, making it an impossible destination for one such as myself. Such a shame. A damn shame. Public shaming. I previously worked as a waitress at a restaurant in Zeiss. The owner of this establishment happened by on business, and we got to talking shop, so to speak. The wages seemed much better here than there, so I jokingly said to her, "Give me a job." And that's when she told me she was the owner. And that's how that went. The market became great around the time when that little lady's pappy served as our new mayor. Our mayor. I don't know where I got new from. He was a real pioneer, pushing forward all kinds of measures to promote commerce, and clearly it worked wonderfully. The current mayor that inherited all of that from her pappy. At first I didn't think much of her, but she's really proven herself a worthy successor. That's nice. I'm so nervous, I can't even taste this. Seems almost like sacrilege. That's too bad. Wow-wee, that was delicious. Easy to see why this is Libero's most highly rated restaurant, that's for sure. It was definitely worth the trip. This mayor needs to go. This freaking waitress needs to go away. A little luxury makes for a nice break every now and again. Get off of me! Everywhere I go, you're always walking into me. No, I absolutely must get it for this price, right here. I won't accept any less. Say something like that at the very start. Come on, please. No. If I take it for that much money, I'm sure to suffer losses. I realize it's just words, but please listen to me. I'm trying to help here. There's simply no way to negotiate. During the war, we weren't the only ones to take heavy damage. Poor Ravenou Village suffered the same fate. So there are quite a lot of us who share these awful memories. That's a shame. I'm originally from the Empire. One day, the owner of this restaurant came to the establishment where I worked as an ordinary customer. She loved the wine I picked for her during our meals so much that shortly after, I received a letter. A letter inviting me to work here. I decided to at least come to Libero to see this restaurant and fell in love with it at first sight. That's nice. Right, sir? The previous owner would never ever listen to me, but the current owner listens to even the most minuscule of nitpicks I may have. Very grateful to her for that. Very grateful indeed. I mean, she did make me chef without having ever met me or seen my face, so I'm a little worried about how her mental stability, but still. You never know, man. I used to work as a cook at a bar in ruin, but then I took an arrow to the knee and was forced to become a bartender. Then the owner here asked for me by name. And how could I say no to that? Apparently she took a real shine to my desserts. Just desserts, even. You have anything new to say, sir?
So you're headed to Revenue Village, are you? Then all you need to do is head along the West Bose Highway and turn off onto the trail about halfway down the road.
You know how to get there? I was there earlier. What's your problem, dude?
The village can be easily reached by just following the trail. Revenue Village, huh? Always makes me think of, well, another bracer. If he were here, this would be no problem at all.
Keep that in mind. He's referencing a very important character that we'll be seeing a little bit later. Okay. Huh.
Miss Maybelle is the type of person who thrives the busier she is. She's just like her father in that respect. But I'm worried about her health.
Uh-oh. That's a shame, really.
Can I help you find something?
It's Spence!
My medicine works wonders.
We came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. Could you by any chance be Spence?
Oh, you're braces, are you? I have been waiting for you to come.
Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. I understand you're trying to find places where the bear claw grows, correct?
Bear Claw.
Yes, the bear claw is a medicinal herb that's difficult to find in these parts. Up until now, I'd been having them shipped from Roland.
Yeah, apparently you can find them in the Roland area, but here, they're more rare.
But just recently, I was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems like I'm going to be using more of these than before. That's why I decided to find my own sources.
The bear claw, huh? If I remember right, it grows in the forest of Mistwald in Roland.
It sure does.
The bear claw is said to grow well in humid locations. I'm pretty sure it probably grows in a place like that in Bose.
So we gotta find somewhere it grows around here.
Man, I guess all we can do is hit the road and start conducting a thorough search.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
Such investigations are an important part of a bracer's work. Just think of it as a good opportunity to learn.
Who's ready to learn?
I guess there's no other option, huh?
Alright, if we come across any bear claw flowers, we'll come and let you know.
Okay, I'm counting on you kids. And be careful out there.
I shall. It's Marco Polo. So this is the Bose Market, huh? Pretty lively for a marketplace in a small country, if I do say so myself. Maybe I'll have a look around after I finish up with my business deals. His business DLCs. I wonder what I should do about a side dish today. I just can't decide what would sit well on the table. I thought I could decide once I get to the store, but now I'm here and I still don't know. That's a shame. The sponge cake looked so yummy. It's probably not okay for me to use the money I'm supposed to use for these errands, right? I don't know, man. The top dogs here in Bose, aside from the mayor, would have to be Trino and Borden. However, recently Trino's daughter has been extending her sphere of influence. Let's see, if I remember right, her name is Murano. Anyway, she appears to have a knack for business and can hold her own against her father. Indeed. I get all my fruit from Ravenue Village. The village used to be a thriving place from its mining industry, but now it's known for its orchards. Guess we'll do another round of the money trick. Might as well. Kinda gradually get our money up. Instead of just doing it all at once. Just do little bits on occasion. Like a Newfie fan. Vegetable sandwich. Sully style. No. It's not what we're doing, man. Not at all what we're doing. Vegetable sandwich. Do, 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 do. Listen to that pan frying. You gotta love that. So much milled flour. It's disgusting. And the last one. Go for the last one! Alright, sell those, and we'll be looking pretty good money-wise. Wait, what? Oh, it put it at the bottom for some reason. It's not weird or anything, but whatever, man. Alright, we looking good. The clothes I designed and tailored myself are selling quite well. Already? I thought you just, like, thought of doing that. Now it's already done? Damn, dude. How long was I in that bar? What year is this? I think I'm going to try and make more with numerous variations. Fun. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, sorry. My head's not quite in the game right now. Welcome. Okay. My fiancé was actually the one who started this store. But he was aboard the airliner that disappeared that everybody's talking about. Oh, okay. Boy, that's affecting a lot of people. I truly believe in my heart that he'll come back safely somehow. And until he returns, I have to keep the store alive. Estelle, what's wrong? You know, she's right. Huh? How so? It's not only someone from our family who's aboard that airliner, which means I'll need to do my best as well. As a member of the Bracer Guild and his dad's only daughter. Estelle, you're right. There you go. Welcome, can I help you find anything today? How about a fluffy, eggy sponge cake? It's a specialty here at the Bose Market. Sponge cake, do 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 do. That girl at the confectioner's shop. Her sweets have gotten tons better since she started making them. I should know because I eat them every day and they just keep getting better and better. Wow. Wow, this is really cheap. But if I buy this too, it'll just add to my already substantial amount of luggage. I wonder if I can get someone to deliver it directly to my home in the Royal City. I don't know, man. Unbelievable. My wife is set on buying more stuff. Not to mention she was just barely shopping here not a few minutes ago. Hope they can get these flights going again sooner rather than later. Or you're gonna be in debt, sir. This is terrible! How could this have happened? I spent all the money I have for today. I can't figure out when they're going to slash prices here. Hi there and welcome. Stop by and see what we've got in stock. Right now on sale, believe it or not. We've got in luxury carpet from the Calvard Republic, going for just 500 mira. You heard it right, just 500 mira, but that's not all. At regular price, this goes for 1500 mira, but the price has been reduced to an amazing 500 mira. But that's not all. If you buy now, I'll even throw in a tapestry with matching patterns. Okay. Just call her Dawn West. Do-do-do-do-do-do. No new books. All those books in the back are covered with dust and cobwebs. Should probably borrow a feather duster from the shop owner and clean them off. Apparently they're not selling very well. I just bought something by myself for the first time. It was some kind of sponge cake someone was selling near the fountain. A bunch of people were eating sweets over there, so I joined in with them. I couldn't believe how good they were. What a great experience that was for me. That's nice. Like how there's a cart here, but there's nobody's tending to it. Sure, that'll come into play later. Whew, I'm ready for a breather. I wonder how my husband's getting along back at the village. Couldn't tell you, man. Could not tell you. My father's growing fruit back at the village. The fruit we're selling here may be some of the fruit that my father grew. Originally, we were supposed to be running this business together as a family, but he chose to stay behind. Behind? The porcelain made in the Empire has an artistic quality in the absolutely gorgeous designs. Just the opposite, the porcelain from the Republic employs simple colors and patterns, but its beauty comes out the more you use it. The varied and contrasting styles are why porcelain wares are so interesting. Cool. Dude seems to know what he's talking about. Alright. Oh, we forgot about the landing port. We haven't been coming here. Such a jerk. To tell you the truth, I'm getting tired of waiting for flights to resume. So go do something with yourself, woman. Come on. Maybe it would be best if I tried again later. That's too bad. If flights remain cancelled much longer, it could affect the reputation of the corporation. Kind of like the rain cancelling that baseball game. There's never been an accident, and nothing like this has ever happened before either. I certainly hope we'll be able to properly explain what happened later. Yeah, well, you never know. Even though there's not really much to inspect, I'm going to get yelled at if I look like I have nothing to do. Gotta do something to keep busy. It's really hard to look busy when I've got nothing to do. I've been there. I had a job at a packaging place where a lot of times there'd be nothing to do, but I would have to pretend to do stuff. Or else the supervisor would berate me. It's just the way it was, man. At present, there are two airliners which provide domestic flights for passengers in the borough. There's the clockwise looping Lind and the counterclockwise looping Cecilia. Both were put into service in the same year, but their coloring is different. If I remember right, the engine model in the Lind is older. Is that so? What's up, sir? I don't think there'd be any harm even if the counterclockwise loop and Cecilia were the only airliner making flights. But the fact that all flights have been grounded means that this must be a really big incident. It sure is. Okay, to the South Block. Where I'm sure some shenanigans will be going down. It looks like my husband's business is doing better than expected. Recently I've noticed a vibrant look in his face, so I'm happy for him. That's good. It's good to be happy for people. I'm gonna visit my dad's shop with my mom later on. I'm so excited. And he just can't hide it. Oh, yeah! You know what I'm talking about. Damn right you do. Store sales are going rather well. It bothers me that these craftsmen aren't very serviceable, but whatever. Now if I can just keep making money like this... Oh boy. I don't think we got any more, did we? Nope, 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 .jpg. I refuse to make anything that distorts my aesthetic tastes. But my new boss often makes demands for crude products. That's a shame. And just seeing his face alone makes my will to create wither like a dried reed. Yeah. That's work, man. What the freak? Oh. Oh, okay. I didn't even notice that door was there. Huh. I really struggled a lot and worked hard when the market began. And I think it's because of that hard work and experience that I have my own shop now. I think learning to start at the bottom of the heap is important for anyone. Sure. Everyone's got to start somewhere, as they say. Entry position style. But having the flight stop has actually turned out to be good for business. I'm actually able to learn quite a lot more with my father temporarily out of the picture. But I'll try and pick up as much of the slack as I can for his work during this time. Do-do-do. Lancer's stomach is growling. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Gordon's wife helps him with the business. I have tried to help my husband a few times with his work, but let's just say that the results weren't great. It looks like I'm best cut out for supporting my husband and Murano here at home. I'm sure that my husband's gonna walk through that door any minute with a nonchalant look on his face like a baseball player. That's too bad. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-do. Men, no matter how old they get, have a little childish part in them. A part that makes them always want to chase after their dreams. Too bad that women can't seem to understand this. That's a shame. Sometimes I wonder why I even married my husband. That was the worst mistake of my life. Oh boy. You gotta appreciate those shenanigans. You really do. Ba-ba-ba-boom. Na-na-na-na-na-na. With the Bose airspace being designated a no-fly zone, businesses are being hit hard economically. Flights from the border are also being held up. At this rate, there'll be no deals to be made. But Murano seems to be hammering away under these conditions. And if she can do it, I can't give in either. There you go. Roll Tide. My husband proceeds rationally with his deals and business talks. But Mr. Trino is the exact opposite. He pushes with vigor and flair. Kinda like Mr. Wolf. However, Ms. Murano is getting together with both of them. He's almost like Mayor Maybell in a number of ways. It seems like my mom saw the culprits too. I wonder what Murano is doing right now. I don't know. But I know what I'm doing. Oh, I'm gonna call it a stream here. It's time for me to eat something. Over 20.5 hours of gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna call it a stream here. So thanks everyone for stopping by. And I shall see you all next time. That's it.
That's all I got to say. Makes me want to puke.